don't like it.
I have been upset at the situation.
This yard started a full-blown neighborhood war.
That's a lot of tires, my friends.
It's not these poor bereft people that everybody has abandoned. They've just chosen to live like they live despite. Why don't you sell it?
Yeah.
It's worth it. It pisses the neighbors off. Called I and 3 of the city council members nice names. The red Camaro was going down the street on a Decker bed.
Yeah.
Welcome back. So I came down here once before and actually cleaned up a lot of the trash that was near the pool and disposed of that, along with about 50 tires. But when I came back to finish the rest, I quickly realized this wasn't just about trash. It sounds like some of the neighbors have been going back and forth on this property for years. One side says they're being harassed, the other side's just, well, fed up. Listen, we don't take sides, we just show up and help. If you believe in neighbors helping neighbors and everyone getting along at some point or another, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Now let's take a look. This one has several twists and turns. I'll be curious on your comments towards the end.
Oh, no one seems to be answering the door. A lot of tires. That's a lot of tires, my friends. We told them we'd come back and clean it up, so we gotta do what we say. He said he wanted to keep the ones with the shiny rims. Are these shiny rims? Yeehaw! Granny's bike. So this is our trash pile right here. Recycle pile, I guess I should say. Lots of tires. How many do you think are in here total, Landon?
20.
20. think this is a shiny one. I wonder where I should put the tires. Along the side, you think? The keepers? We probably should do this when it's warm out, but I told them I'll be back a month ago. Doesn't appear to be getting warmer, so we're doing what we can do. All kinds of stuff in here. Feel like a gas can.
Or like an oil thing that keeps oil.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Anybody know what that is? Maybe an antique. Smells like gas.
Yeah.
So as far as this stuff goes, we're not going to throw a lot of this away. Other than that, the tires and the trees, I don't know. What would you guys do? Need something to pry on that. Good call. So this one here is a keeper. It's a shiny rim, he said. We'll keep that over here in the collector pile. Don't want to throw anything away he wants to keep. Found a tool in the truck. Try to break these free. That other thing was just bending. Oh, shoot. We didn't count how many tires were there. How many tires were there? Did you guys count? Drop a comment below and let me know. So we've been here making ruckus. We've actually taken the tires out. I think we got most of them. Now we're going to clear out the brush. I know I got things on my head. What are those things called? They're so annoying.
Briars.
Briars. I think what we're gonna do is actually go talk to the neighbor here at our warm up in the truck, see if he's seen any activity. It sounded like there was folks in the house, but it could have been dogs. We're not getting anyone answering. And we knocked, we've called, we've been out here doing a lot of this stuff. Like, I mean, I told him I was gonna come back and finish. That's the weird thing. Check with the neighbors, see if they've seen them. Lots of vines over here.
Keep your distance, I'm contagious.
Oh, okay.
I tested positive for COVID.
Oh, Jesus.
Last week, I'm fine.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
got a cold, but
Okay.
I don't want to be typhoid Howard.
Yeah, don't need to get sick. Here's the thing. I told the family I was going to get that stuff out of there like a month ago, and I want to get it out of there. The thing that I'm struggling with is, have you seen like the parents at all? Because like I came down last week, I knocked on the door, no answer. I called, no answer. I went back today, I've knocked on the door, no answer. We've been out there screwing around. No one's, it's weird to me.
She works, and apparently nights.
Okay.
Because I get up now and then in the middle of the night for reasons, and the car's gone at night, and then it shows up
Okay.
in the morning, and I've seen her and the son that's there.
So what do you think? Did you see that we cleaned up the backyard and we got some of that stuff cleaned up? We're going to clean up this and mulch it. I mean, we want to take care of the neighborhood. We got so many people that reached out and said, Eric, it's crazy down here. This yard's out of control.
No, it's good. I have been upset at the situation.
Yeah.
But you guys have done good. I mean, you have done great, and it's work. I used to do putter work and cleanup work, and watching your video of that pool area, you were working. You weren't just standing around making a video.
Yeah. There's a lot of work in.
The neighbors appreciate it.
Yeah.
And the main chagrin that on the part of some of us had nothing to do with you. It's just that had opportunity, and they've just passed on it.
Yeah.
It's not these poor bereft people that everybody has abandoned. They've just chosen to live like they live, despite the opportunities.
Yeah.
The brown building you see down there is the village office.
Yeah.
Half a block away. Every year the village rents 7 or 8 dumpsters. All you got to do is get it there. The village guys unload it.
Yeah.
Free of charge.
Okay.
Same thing with tires. Every year.
That's amazing that the village offers that. I didn't realize I did that. Well, luckily we got a hold of the city and they helped us out with these tires. Because like, hey, we already get disposed of like 50 of them. And we pulled probably 15 or 20 out of there already. There's still tires over there. When we were here like last month, the guy said, well, these tires, they're shiny. Thinking about the rims. And so I want to keep them. So there's still a few over there, but I kind of moved them more towards the house. You know, when I helped out before though, he was, had some frustration with the neighbors, thinking the neighbors were calling him into the city and all this other stuff. And
well, he's blamed me for that for years and years. And the village, I used to be village clerk 25 years ago. And the village for the last 30 years, when all the snow melts this spring, just through observations of village employees and some by phone-ins, the village sends out an average of 25 to 40 letters. Say, dear Mr. So-and-so, there's been an inoperable vehicle in your yard. You have 30
days to get rid of it.
To either get it operable or get it out of there. Or you have 30 tires in your yard. You have so many days. And then there's an enforcement process. So it isn't like everybody in the neighborhood is
pointing out.
It's just a standard anti-blight. So we call them junk letters. There's so many things about it that are unfortunate. That, as I said, when her parents were there, it was one of the nicest houses in the village. And if they were unable to do anything for themselves and made an effort, there would be people over there helping. I used to do their sidewalks, and it got to the point between junk cars on the sidewalks and tools, run a snap-on ratchet through your snowblower, and it doesn't do either one of them any good.
Yeah, that doesn't last. That's a breakdown.
It's an unfortunate thing. That boat, 15,000, 16,000 for that.
Okay.
He and a relative fished, and that was his little dream, and then the relative became incapacitated, and it sat over on the other side. It had a cover on it,
Yeah.
which literally rotted off. When the village hauled the last car away last spring.
Oh, they hauled a car away?
Oh yeah, every year. The village goes to court,
Yeah.
spends roughly $1,000 to get a court order. They never show, so the whole process takes about 3 months.
Okay.
And then the village has a county deputy come down and a wrecker service
Yeah.
and haul away whatever inoperable cars are.
Okay.
And one of the village council members, a friend of mine, I know all of them, was down and he asked about the boat. Well, is my boat okay?
Yeah.
And Daryl said, yeah, we don't have anything in the ordinance about boats. And
Yeah.
Daryl made an offhand remark about, well, everybody knows they were back on taxes. He says, why don't you sell it?
Yeah.
It's worth it. It pisses the neighbors off.
A lot of times it's, there's other neighbors that reach out with frustration, and my role is to come in and just take care of it once, right? And get it cleaned up. I'm gonna finish cleaning it up. We're gonna cut down some of the brush, get the brush out of there, and move the tires up, and then my work's done here. So I'm just hopeful that they can continue to maintain it.
I appreciate it. That lady doesn't get out much. She works, but doesn't wander around in the cold. And she called me and she says, gosh, it looks so nice over there.
Yeah.
So there's appreciation there.
Yeah.
The situation has soured us, I guess. And
Yeah.
it makes it easy to become wrathy. There's been, a number of years ago, our volunteer firemen for one project, when they had the village cleanup,
Yeah.
they were going around to people that couldn't
Yeah.
haul stuff down there.
Okay.
They passed.
We're trying to give the homeowner a leg up. Sometimes they go through stuff. We're trying to get them to get it clean where they can maintain it. But then also our mission is really about making the community look good. So hopefully.
Unfortunately, I don't hate them. They're frustrating, but we all are who we are.
Yeah.
But his thing about the lawnmowers when you're interviewing, those 3 are just from this year. One of them was brand new last spring. He has this knack of bringing stuff home that works and immediately killing it. Driving for a couple of days, then starts tearing off the front left wheel every other day. And he has, the last I knew, he had some really snap-on.
Yeah.
Kind of full of stuff.
Yeah.
Sat in the driveway until the bottom of the toolbox rusted out. 2 years. It just sat there, and it would rain, and he'd come out and tip it over and pour the water out.
All right. I assume you're okay with us including you on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody in town knows me. I'll say what I think, and if they don't already dislike me, they probably won't.
Well, that certainly gives us a different perspective. I don't know why. I'm blessed to help. I'll continue to help. But part of me feels like we've been taken advantage of. I don't know. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to mulch it. It'll be okay. I just, I worry about that. I know a lot of you worry about that too, about us being taken advantage of. And I just stand by my principles that we said we're going to take care of the pool area. We did. I'll leave a link right up here if you want to watch that. I want to come back, get the rest of the tires out. I did. I'm going to mulch some of this, get it looking better. That's all I can do. This is why you have to be very careful in these yards. We're not going to get too deep. Try and get the surface stuff, get the stuff in a pile, and get rid of it. It's gonna cost a lot of money. What's in that up that high? Shocks, springs. There's so much stuff out here. I'm just gonna level this out. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. There is so much stuff in this yard I can't even explain. End up hitting another engine block buried in the snow. An engine block. Can you believe that? Yes, my side is a little sore. Thank God I had a helmet on. It could have been devastating. It is freezing out here. There's jobs a lot of you ask me, Eric, are you about done? Are you glad to be done? This one, I'm ready to be done. It is freezing out here. We just finished this done, but so got an official count on tires. 22 tires. We had 50 in the back pool area. 72 tires. There's still probably 10 along the garage. Well, we knocked on the door again. Still no answer. No answer. No one came out. They may be sleeping. I have no idea. We're gonna go check with a neighbor. See if he likes us. It looks better. Who knows? He might tell us to fly a kite. All right, man. We got it finished up as good as we're going to get it. What do you think?
Looks excellent. It hasn't looked like that in 6 or 7 or 8 years.
Yeah. So there's still a little bit of trash along the side. You know, I kept the tires I thought he'd want. There's some metal and stuff I thought he might want to turn in.
Noticed, I think when you pull in the trash by the mailbox,
Yeah.
they put their garbage, our garbage day's Wednesday.
Yeah.
They put their garbage out Tuesday night, and the 2 bags on top weren't closed. So that was the remains that has wandered throughout the... It just, I'm old and bitter, but it's frustrating. But it looks good. Hopefully they'll keep it up. Unfortunately, I might be sending you some pictures in the middle of July.
Maybe when it gets warmer, just stop over. Maybe you guys can talk it out and be on level playing surfaces, and I don't know.
No, I don't bother them. Other than looking at it, they don't bother me. I mean, it's not nobody.
Okay.
When they got one of their calls hauled away, they called I and 3 of the city council members nice names as the red Camaro was going down the street on a Decker bed. But they're just there. But it looks good, and we'll see what's there when the snow melts.
Hopefully this will settle down everyone seeing it look like crap and make everybody feel better, and the neighborhood war won't be no longer a thing. Well, hey, we actually got an email from some folks that were actually complaining about your house, actually, because of all the vines.